Shalom. I want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the Apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. In this lesson I do want to get into today is really about the viruses that people have been talking about lately. To be honest, it's just in the conspiracy theories area. And basically there's like many variants coming out around the whole world, especially some in the Middle East, Asia. Well, Asia is part of the Middle East, but you know what I'm talking about. Especially over there, even in South Africa, there's a new variant that's going around. And I searched it up too. One of the variants that I found about this one was, what was it? They was literally just talking about it. I just had it. I think it's called, hold on. CCHF? Is that it? Yeah. The Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever. This fever is a viral disease system of CCHF. May include fever, muscle pain, headaches, vomiting, diarrhea, and bleeding into the skin. Onset of systems is less than 2 weeks following exposure. Complication may include liver failure. Survivor generally recovers around 2 weeks after onset. So basically, that's one of the diseases that's going on around the world. I can't say it properly, but I can give you the acronym for it. It's CCHF. That's one of the virus that's going around. The second virus that's going around is COVID-19. All right. So far, it's spreading in America rapidly. That's what it says in the article. Article name Reuters. So let me read it for you real quick. But go down, it says how fast is it? So it says this: how fast is error spreading? And Reuters, Reuters. That's one of the articles I'm reading it from. And then the article name is called COVID-19, What to Know About New Variants, EG.5 Dominating U.S. Cases. So I scroll down and I'm reading the part. It says, how fast is error spreading? It says, EG.5 had been found in more than 50 countries as in August 8, according to the World, according to WHO. Well, it's actually according to WHO. It is the most common and fastest growing COVID-19 variant in the U.S., estimated to be responsible for 17% of current COVID cases, according to the I was about to say central bank digital currency. According to the CDC, go down, it says COVID-19 related hospitalization are up more than 40% off of recent low hits in June, but are still more than 90% below peak levels hit during the January 2020 Omicron outbreak. According to CDC data, the amount of virus identified in wastewater around the countries and the number of weekly prescription for COVID treatment peroxide have all risen significantly over the past month, albeit from the low levels. So basically just spreading around America very rapidly. And then I found another article in Instagram. I did post it on my Instagram. In Florida, a dominant COVID variant has led to a rise in new cases. It's contagious, causing a spike in hospitalization everywhere. This post that I found on Instagram, and I did post it on my page, it's the same thing of, it's probably might be talking about the COVID virus that's going around. Even with all this virus, and there's probably more virus out there, this is just Esau Edom trying to create order out of chaos. Because out of this chaos, when the virus comes out and start making panic, people start panicking. People's gonna, it's gonna be start caught yelling for a savior. And what people's gonna call upon, they're gonna call upon Esau Edom, and then Esau Edom will come out with the you know, the RFID chip. And they be like, if you want to live, you must take the RFID chip. And that's really what we about to get into. And this video is basically here to tell you that, look, when all hell break loose, just don't trust Esau Edom. All right, this is for you Israelite, so-called News Latino Native American. Yes, all these things are about to come to pass, and yes, it's going to be hell. But I advise you not to trust Esau Edom, because he is never going to help you. All right, he's never ever going to help you. Why? Because his whole goal is just to control you. His whole goal is just to be over you and rule over you and dominate you forever and ever and more, and make you his property. That's his whole goal. All right. I believe the scripture in Habakkuk chapter 2, it says his desires is like as hell. Let's grab that. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2. It's somewhere gonna be in chapter 2, probably verse 5. Yeah, also because he, who's that he, that's Esau Edom, so Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and keep unto him all people. That's Esau Edom. He wants everybody for himself as his property, everything. All right, and like it says, he cannot be satisfied. Yes, you're calling him for help. Yes, you're living his society, but he wants to know your thoughts. He wants to know who you are, where you are, what's your plan. That's who he is. He has a God complex. All right, Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that adore them, woe inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And he's about to come down great wrath upon everybody. And these viruses are just no coincidence of them coming out. RB is like GMS be saying, order out of chaos. They create chaos first, they divide people, and then they conquer. That's what they do. So basically, this lesson is just basically telling you, Jake, don't trust Esau Edom, because some Jake's gonna be out there trusting on him, but just know he's never gonna do you justice. Ecclesiastes 12 verse 16 says, and the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into the pit. That's the Edomites. They always speak sweetly with you. When all hell break loose, they're gonna speak sweetly with you. They're gonna be like, you know, I understand your pain, I understand this, and they're gonna, you know, even shed a tear for you. But it says what? But in his heart and his mind, he imagined how to throw it in the pit. But actually, in reality, when all hell break loose and he cries with you, he's just doing it just to F you over. He's just doing it so he could be inserted with what? The RFID chip. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right? He will weep with his eyes, but he will not be satisfied with blood, meaning that he won't just kill you off. Because when you kill somebody, that's, you know, you just shed blood, they're just dead. He wants you to be his property. He wants you to suffer. He gets excited when he sees other people suffer. That's how Esau Edom rolls. He loves destroying people. He loves doing it because that's just his passion. That's what he wants to do. All right, and that's what's about to come to pass. He will not be satisfied with blood. He won't be satisfied with just killing you off. He wants you his property. All right, Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopians change his skin, or the leopard his spots? So basically, the scripture is saying, can an animal change their spots? No, that's just impossible. Probably could bleach them, but can they just randomly just change colors? No. Can the leopard do that? No. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So if somebody are accustomed to do evil and do bad things, are they accustomed to do good? Are they able to do good? No, because they only know to do bad things, and that's the Edomites. They only know how to do bad things. So if you try to call help for them, they ain't gonna help you. They're gonna be looking nice. They're gonna be looking nice. They're gonna be like flattering words, give you some good speeches, good opportunities, but they're just gonna F you over at the end of the day. Salakia. It says Psalm 55:21. The word of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So basically, Just, it's the same thing. His words are gonna be smoother than butter. He's gonna be emotional, sympathetic with everybody. But at the end of the day, it's just John swords. At the end of the day, they just want total control, nothing more, nothing less. Psalm 85 verse 2 and 4. Yeah, in their heart you work wickedness. Yeah, await violence of your hand and the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. That's the Edomites. As soon as they be born, they be speaking lies. And to this day, they continue doing that. They will continue speaking lies. They won't give you the full truth. They will give you the partial truth. They'll give you, and the rest lies. You just give you 1% truth and the rest lie. Or probably 50% truth and the other 50% lie. At the end of the day, he's still lying to you. Their poison like the poison, verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Basically, they give you some bullshit information. Alright, they just speak lies. That's all it is. Let's go to NLT for that one. I want to go to NLT. BLB. Because I don't want to butcher that. What was that? Yeah, Psalm 58, verse 4. Copy. Alright, so what happened if I change this to the NLT? Where's NLT? Okay. NLT. They spit venom like deadly snakes. They are like cobras that refuse to listen. Dang, that's basically the Edomites. They're like cobras. They don't like to listen about righteousness. Every time you tell them what to do right, what do? They continue doing wickedness. They're like cobras. Every time you try to just talk to, like, if you watch a video about snakes and you actually try to train them, they will still try to bite you. It doesn't matter. If they fail some type of way, they'll continue biting you. Just like Esau Edom. You tell them how to do good. What do? They continue doing hurt to you. Alright? Go up, they say they spit venom like deadly snakes. What was that venom? The words. They always lie to you, and then every time you listen to it, it leads you to what? To destruction, to death. Alright, it's their philosophy. That's what they do. And this is about to come to pass. So it's just a warning to you, Jakes, you Israelite, so-called niggas like you, Native American, to be careful out there. Because when all hell break loose, don't trust the Edomites. They're not going to save. They're not going to help you at all. Let's go to the etymology of venom. Why not? Why not be deep? Why not? Heat, fever, venom, poison, burning anger, rage. Ooh, burning anger, rage. Ooh, heat, rage, displeasure, indignation, anger, wrath, poison. Okay, so that means, go back. They spit venom like deadly snakes. They spit wrath. They spit lies. They spit like deadly snakes. That's Esau Edom for you. Alright, they are like cobras that refuse to listen. Because as soon as they do it, it's too late. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue doing it. Even if you tell them no, that's wicked, they can still continue doing it. They're going to bring out their wrath. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil come down unto you having great wrath, because you know if you have but a short time. I should really go into etymology more. That's really smacks. But Lord, you was edified by this lesson. I want to give all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving the spirit this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line.